Alright, we are back with another OP08 deck list. Now, I just wanted to do a quick shout out. VV Theory, if you haven't subscribed to them, which you probably already are, please subscribe to them. They're really cool. They have a Discord channel. Their YouTube is huge, and they shouted me out recently in the video, and I'm so thankful. So if you haven't already, check out VV Theory. They cook, they clean, they make some amazing experiments in their lab. Yeah, so VV Theory, thank you so much for making my day. All right, let's get right down to business. Like and subscribe. In continuation of our Halloween themed decks, now last week I posted a zombie deck with BY Big Mom, and this week is something different. It's the ghost deck. It's Smoker. Now, Smoker is a leader that's, it was actually really dangerous early in the meta, and since then it's kind of been underlooked. Like Sakazuki took over, or like Luchi took over. But where's the love for our guy Smoker? Smoker is a Navy leader with 5 life. When you attach it on, if their opponent has a character cost of 0, you can actually gain another 1,000 during this turn power, and also gives one of your opponent's characters -1 cost. Now that's interesting. It's a little weaker than Luchi, but at the same time, can't hurt. You don't have to swing for it. You just attach additional Dawn. Anyways, I think this really fits with the ghost theme. I try to think of fun Halloween themes. So yeah, let's give Smoker some love. We got the 4 Brooks. Brooks is really good for summoning. Combo with the Rebecca, you're able to KO units and also just have a good presence. Now, Brooke, when attacking or on play, give one of your opponent's characters -1 cost for this turn, then KO up to your opponent's 0 cost characters. That works well from our leader. You can KO at 2 costs with the leader and the Brooke. Kuzan on play, draw a card, and also one attacking, -4 cost. Really good for this combinations as well, because you can also make sure that your leader gets the ability to swing for 7k and your Kuzan setting up your board for the rest. Now, Tsuru is really good at 2k counter Navy, which is nice. It also combos well for our Moria, a lot of other things we can play with it. It's really good for that. Borsalino, Navy, a lot of the black decks are meta right now, so having something that can't be KO'd by effects is really good. Just remember, this can die on the opponent on your turn. So if the opponent does a trigger and KOs the Borsalino, that's where you got to be careful with this swing. So always summon it after you swing. We have the Fukuru. Fukuru is actually not really played as much anymore, but it is a CP9 type. Cannot be KO'd by effect. Now, why do I like this? Because it fits with our ghost theme. We want this whole deck is centered around characters that cannot be KO'd or characters that are hard to KO. And I know I'm just trying to make Smoker work, so we're adding Fukuru to this. New is a 2-cost Navy Searcher. Look at the top 3 cards, reveal 1 Navy type, other brand new, and add it to your hand. Trash the remaining cards. I think that's fine, especially because a lot of these units I can also just pick up again from Rebecca, apart from Gecko Moria, so watch out for that. 1 Nugget Soldier, 2k counter. This lets you send this to the trash, give up to one of the characters -3 cost. It's good for just 2k counter, and when I send it to the trash, I can summon it back again for its effect. Rebecca, such a strong card. Blocker on play, give 1 black character other than Rebecca with a cost of 3 to 7 from the trash to your hand, then play 1 3 or less black card from your hand to the field rested. That's going to be really good for a lot of these combinations, especially Brooke, but it's just nice to have that ability to summon a 4 cost with Gecko Moria as a blocker. Now, Gecko Moria summons the 4 or 2 cost or less character, 1 active, 1 rested. This is going to be the typical combo of summoning Rebecca, Brooke, and a cost reduction character, which is very, very strong. Now, we have Brooke, the 6 cost. Now, Brooke, he's kind of like a ghost, so add it. He's also good for his abilities, being able to trash one of the opponent's 4 cost or less character, or they can choose 3 cards from the trash at the bottom of the deck in any order. Good against Nami, good against a lot of decks that have those kind of resilient character. But the crazy thing is, if I attach a Dawn to my leader, I can get rid of a Sabo, because this trash is a 5 cost with my leader reducing the cost. Jack's really good, 7 cost. This is good for resting. You may draw a card, trash 1 card from your hand, KO one of your opponent's character with 3 cost or less. But it works well because it sticks on the board and it's +4 cost, so essentially 11 cost character on the board. I can reduce this to 1 here. Let me actually replace this for Brooke Sama, because Brooke is a little bit more ghost themed, so we'll do that. Let's give that a try. Smoker is the fun part of this deck. Smoker is a character that cannot be KO'd by effects as well, like Fukuru, but also if you attach it on, if there's a character with 0 cost in play, this character gains double attack. Now, black is very scary as is. To include double attack into the mix is going to be very interesting. Now we also have Ice Age, which works well for my leader and all these other things that I can KO with. I can KO with Brooke, Jack with the Ice Age. I can, combo the Brooke with the Ice Age. I think this Ghost deck is really strong. And so essentially the Brooks being the Ghost like characters, as well as the smoker is what makes this deck. So let's just dive into it. You know, black in general is a really strong. Oh, did I even save it? Is that here? Let me check. Okay, so let me change this. The 6 cost I think is just a little bit more in tune with what we're going for. So let me add that back in. Smoker, yeah, I can reduce smoker down a little. So let's see. Do I want to remove something else for smoker? Yeah, I don't mind. Smoker is cool, but we'll just add a 10 cost or something just to keep it spicy. Yeah, that works. So I'm going to save this. Let's add the 10 drop. Of course, 10 drop being on play, KO a character, and also reduce cost of all units. So it's really good, but also one of us is spicy enough. So let's go against our rival, Luchi. This meta belongs to me. All right, let's see. Boom, 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 boom. I know they're going to KO these, but I don't think I mind it. But I'm going to mulligan just to make sure I get the 8 cost. Yeah. Magellan's going to be the definer for a lot of these black matchups. You want to make sure that you're able to see them, and you also want to make sure that you can play them more. So okay, so we have the 4 cost. I'm going to play the Brenu. Let's see. Kuzan I cannot pick up, so I'm going to send these to the trash, but I cannot pick any of these, so I'll just end it there, which is fine because it brings me closer to a Navy type character. Now the mirror matches in black, surprisingly the 10 cost is very underlooked, so having the 10 cost is so good. -5 cost to all their characters. On play, KO one of your character with 0 cost or less. Okay, so you swing 8k into me. I cannot counter that, so I'm going to actually take it and get this 2-legged soldier. Draw a card, draw a Dawn. Now this is, let's get a, what do you call it? Minus reduction cost. And because I have the Rebecca, I can actually play the Brook in this format. So here. Oh no, from the hand to the field rested. Yeah, so here. This. Wait, let's see. Return from the trash. Then I can't return anything from the trash. Turn 1 black character other than cost of 3 or 7. 3 to 7. Yeah, no, I can't return anything from the trash. But I can play the Brook, which lets me KO this and do that. So I will do this. I don't mind if they trigger KO something. This way I can just kind of, what do you call it? Pressure them to counter or just take it. Yeah, they want to take that because they can't, like they know they could trigger something, so it's baiting. But I mean, honestly, it's probably better just to swing and then play that. I think I was just overzealous about actually playing the Rebecca Brook combination that I did it. Just wanted to go for it. Now, they can minus the cost by reducing the cost here and then playing on Luchi by KO on Brenu and Brook, but I'll just summon it again, which is nice. But we'll see what they do. Next turn, I can actually play my Smoker, which cannot be KO'd by effect, so it just stays on the board, which is kind of fun. 5 cost, they don't have Rush, so I'm okay just getting rid of my blocker, which I can summon later. I don't mind that. And then if they play, what, like a Kuzan or Sabo blocker? Okay, Sasaki, interesting. So they do this to KO my Brook. So they're going to rest the Dawn, but then they can't play their Luchi, so they're probably just establishing this. The only tough thing for them is I can have my Brook swing and KO this still. So it's not like it'll stay on the board for them. Okay, so that looks like they have a few cards in their trash already. I don't mind playing a blocker and then swinging. Let's see, 5. I can go 5-5-5 and then play a blocker. That's probably better than playing my Smoker here, just because I think they're going to KO. I want to get rid of the Sasaki. I don't want to give them that free value. So here, let me go here first. Make sure the Sasaki dies and KOs this. They're going to view like, oh, okay, I can have a free swing now. Well, I have a blocker, which is good. Now, I could go 5-5 here, but I just know they can Luchi combo and KO my Brook. So I'm actually going to play the Fukuru. I also don't want to give them free swings into this. Let's see, Fukuru and swing 5. So yeah, I want to swing with Brenu before they do that. But I guess I should also establish the board. Let's see, 1. They're going to play 7. 5 and let them KO this, summon. Yeah, I'll just do 5 here first and let's see what they do. It gives me some options. Okay, so they took. I could pressure, but I just feel like they're going to just use 1 card. I don't mind if they KO my Brenu. I can also go 8 here, kind of force their hand, and then next turn play something else. But establishing this board is going to be good because I know they're going to just KO stuff. So I'll just go here for now and then end turn there. All right, let's see what they do. The Smoker is a card that's not really well known. Like, people don't play Smoker anymore. I've actually liked this for a long time, but it's hard to really make it work in this fast meta. In this scenario where I'm like KOing their units, I think it's great, but we'll see. Like, it can still be KO'd by Brook, which is the scary part about it, but I could counter here, and they'll just pick up Fukuru again. Yeah, that's fine. They're going to swing into this, which is fine, but at least I have a little bit of forcing the hand. I don't have to counter out of like a 7k here. They're just going to swing 5k and then play, what, Sabo? Oh, okay, so they're actually going to KO this through effects, which I don't mind either. I'm gonna take this. Let's see, Brooke. No, I want to keep the Rebecca. Yeah, no trigger there. Next turn I'll be at 8, so I can deal with losing these because this will let me also KO some of the units that I need. So I also have a 7k against their 8k. I can swing into it. They did take my 5k swing, so it's probably like they have a lot of counters left, but they did just trash the Rebecca. So they probably have a cost Moria that they're trying to structure. Let's see. 5, this will make it 6. Am I thinking about No. I could. I mean, I could KO this right here. So they have the 8k. I can use some Dawn. I can also KO these units, but I don't think I worry about this as much. Adding the Resid, I can just double attack, which is fine. KO this and double attack there and like pressure them really hard too, which I don't mind as well. Yeah, I don't think I play the Moria here. So this means if I get this cost down to 0, then this is double attack, so 8k, 9k. If they counter out here, then I can actually do something else. So I'm going to do a little crazy play. Do I want to reduce cost? I can reduce cost this way. Yeah, so 2 and then 1, but also it keeps my 2k. I should probably keep my 2k. If I have anything else that can KO, no. Okay, last one cost 1. Okay, so 9. I'll do something crazy. I know it's very crazy, but this gives me double attack 9k, and then they have to deal with a 10k after that. It's very risky, but it gets rid of a lot of the counters. They don't want to be at 0 life here. I also have 5 Dawn to work around, so I could always swing 10k if they counter out of this. I have to do 7, 9, 11, or 7, 9, 1. So 2, 1k, 2 2ks, 1 1k. And they probably don't have enough for the rest of that. So the double attack is pressure, they're at 0 life, and I can also establish Gecko Moria later if I need to. Okay, great. So that means they would have countered out of my other swing, so they go 8k, 8, let's see. They go 7, 10k, so they use 10k onto that, they had enough for that. I could go 10k here, do they have enough for this? They might. So I need to be very careful here. True. This will give me 11k actually, because I have my leader. I have my minus costs on the Khalifa, so this is going to be interesting. I thought it automatically goes, but I guess I need to trigger it. Okay. I think that was a good play. I pressured them to get rid of a lot of counters. They forced the jack. The leader ability, I guess I needed to trigger it in a way that it doesn't just auto give me. So I actually had to minus the cost of Khalifa again. But I don't mind that. This is a good play. They're going to have to force the swing into here because I have double attack and potential game attack from there. All right, let's see. Okay, 5k counter. 5k. I don't want them to play the Moria. They're probably going to play Moria here, Rebecca. So do I need any of these to get rid of Rebecca? I don't have a lot of removals, so maybe I actually just take this and then get rid of the counter here. I don't think I mind, but also, do I need the 2k? I'm going to actually counter here. I don't think I need to hard play Rebecca. I can just Moria it. It goes another 5, so it goes 8 costs. He reduces cost here, so they could play the, what do you call it? That'd be tough, so I don't, no, they're going to combo it. But they know I can't be KO'd by effects, so they can't play Moria anymore. Do I go here? I think it's fine to go there because I have enough plays to play bigger. So I'm going to counter. I like the life advantage. Oh, okay, so that's fine. But they know I can't be KO'd. Oh no. They didn't realize like this guy cannot be KO'd by effects. Yeah, so 1k counter and then 1k. Alright, so that was the Luchi matchup. As you can see here, not a lot of people are expecting Smoker. Smoker is actually so broken in this current meta because you have the ability to just not be KO'd by effects. And it's a double attack. The 1 life thing is somewhat much different with Smoker, and I really like that last play we did because it's actually spicy. Going straight for that character was fine, but when I do this, it just reveals her hand, and I have the leader effect, so I got to swing for 11. So that's a little fun matchup. Let's see what else we can play. Let's find some other meta leaders that I can face against. Nami, oh man, I'm not prepared for Nami. I think my deck is too slow for Nami, but the double attack does help. If they're still there, I'll play. Yeah, okay. First, second. I don't think I mind going second or first. First, I'll just play Smoker. I'll go second for now. Second. This is good. This will KO a lot of their 1-cost characters, so I'm okay clicking here and keeping. But I do want Smoker eventually. I'll keep this. None of their characters are going to stay alive with these units, so that's good, at least for me. So I'll play Renew, get a Navy. Ice Age is fine. End it there. Okay, so next turn I'll be 4 Dawn. I can KO whatever they play on me. Yeah, I don't think I need that. Let's see what else they play. Okay, so I'll just KO the Kaya with my Brook Sama and then swing with that. I just don't want them to summon the up again. I know there's some events that let you return it to hand. I'm drawing a blank on whether it was a 2-cost or 1-cost. I feel like it was a 2-cost. So I should be fine swinging with the leader and reducing the cost here for 7k, but just in case, I'm gonna KO. Do I need to KO it? Let's see. Yeah, I think I'm fine. I feel like the event, if I recall correctly, is just it reduces the cost. It's a 2 cost, I think. Do I risk it for the biscuit? Oh man, this will make or break my ability. Okay, wait, you know, so I already did this, so I don't actually have to KO it just now. I can just play this, KO this, and then swing this 7k. There we go. Both best of both worlds. All right, let's see. And turn there. They discarded some of these cards, which is good for them. Good for me. 7k. They're really trying to get these swings in. I'm very worried. I do want to keep one of these, but I don't think, yeah, I'll just think I need to take this. Yeah, it's fine. No trigger effect. Draw down 6. Let's see, they don't have anything in the play, so I can actually summon the 6 and then go 6 into them. They don't have anything here. So do I go, let's see, 8, swing wide, 5, 5, play the Fukuru, 5, 5, 5, Fukuru. I could. I'm going to play this instead. This is so detrimental. It hurts Nami super much to be able to get 3 cards that they worked really hard to take out of their deck back into their deck. Okay, I don't want to swing into them. I think I want to wait till later, which is crazy, but I think that should be fine. 5k swings are just free, like discard a card from your trash or deck. Man, they really like the swings into me. I'm here. Man, I really don't like taking these swings, but I have to. This is where this might really hurt them. The 5 cost. Granted, I could play the 7 cost too, which lets me set up a lot of my board. And it's an 8k count, 8k swing, but let me just establish a bit. They're gonna keep swinging into me, so I need to establish 5 and then also 3. They have 4 dawns up, but I think this is fine. I'm gonna be set up for my next turn. Now they're not even back to where they were. They might have a lot more dawns up, but I at least have a blocker. 7, they're gonna keep swinging at me, so I'm gonna play this blocker here. Left them with 7, that's fine, but I'll at least have a big wide swings. Draw a card, draw dawn. I can establish actually the 4 cost and then do another 5. So essentially what I'm doing is not letting them have these free swings on me, but also getting some big bodies on the board, like huge bodies, which makes my swings a lot easier for when I go gung-ho. Yeah, that's fine. They're still at 32. They're not even back to where they were before. 7, I'm going to counter this and use a 2k counter. So now I still have that on the board for next turn, and then they're at 8. Draw dawn. I think this is the last time I need to do this. Let me just play the 10 cost, and then I can go crazy on the swings. Let's see, 5, 2, swings. So let's see. Or I can just go now. Let's see, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 9, 9. 7, 7, 7, 9, 9. I think that's fine. I think this is decent enough to go there, wide enough. So I have enough to go 7, like just do several 7s into them. I want to do the lower cost first in case they do another one of those. Any ways that helps them get to where they need. Let's see, 3, 1. Yeah, I can still do 7, 7, 7. I just keep this. I can just play this later, which is fine. I don't do the 9, 9, 9 later. So I'm still in a good place. Just do the same thing as I did before. Swing 7 into here. I'm not quite certain. Let's see. Place cards on top. They got rid of a lot of cards, but at least they're down to 2 life. I can establish enough here. Return one of the characters. So they're actually, I think they're really hurting. If I go here, yeah, I think that's fine. Go 7 into them again. Force them to use their events, which is fine, but also I can play my Borsellino next. Yeah, this is a really hard one because they need a character there. So I was right. It was 2. But I'll just establish this and feel safe against their next swing on me. And next turn I can just swing into them. They still have 30 decks left in their 30 cards left in their deck, so I'm in a very comfortable position here. Okay, Mr. 1 dash, draw 2, trash 1. That's a good card for them. Now this one I'm gonna take. Oh, this one, oh, against there. No, okay, I'll counter. I need the 6k. It's more pivotal for me. Now they only have 2 card Dawns active, so I think I just swing for game here. I can reduce cost here, and this gives all these characters like so much a big buff. It's gonna be really tough. They're gonna regret playing a character against me. Minus cost here. This gets a dawn. This gets double attack. 9. That's double attack now. Now that he's a 0 cost. They might have done the Sanji's peel off, but I just have so many swings left, and they have 2 dawn left. Then I have the events to do this. So let me go here. 7, and then what? 7. Then yeah, 7's fine. And then I'll go 7, and then I'll go 11. Okay, so they only have 1 dawn still left open, so I'll go another 7 here and put the rest on for my leader. There's no event that will get rid of this, and there's no triggers left for them either. So I force the 7, and then I go 12. GG. Yeah, that brick was really clutch, and also just the way I set up my board. The smoker is really dangerous. Playing this character was so detrimental for them because there's not much they can do against me there. Kagura is fine. In this case, I think I want to go first. Let's see. First things I play. I will. I'm keeping this actually. Draw down and turn there. So they don't play anything on me. That's fine. I'll just swing 8k into their leader and turn there. They play 4. I'll counter this. That's fine. Draw on, draw card. Okay, so this is where I can play this. Not that it'll do much, but just to keep them guessing. Okay, now I'll play Kuzan, draw a card, and turn there. This will set me up for my Jack. This will set me up for my Brook. All the above. Okay, that's fine. I drew the card anyways. And being that dying is expected. Renew counter. I think that's the most I can counter though. Let that go. Draw a card. I can KO the Holly with this effect. So let me first go here. Yeah, I'll swing the 5k here. And then do KO the Holly with Jack. Card of trash. I will trash a Fukuru to KO this guy. And turn there. Which should be enough leeway. Okay, well, I obviously need to cancel this. Counter this. So 10, 12, 13. That's fine. I mean, I guess I can kill this, so I think I need to counter out of this. Yeah, that's fine. Take no trigger, and I'll have enough to summon my Gecko Moria, which is good. 2k, I'll counter out of this one, actually. So this is going to give me a lot of options. So first is I'm going to swing 5k here, and then I'll have enough to do KO this Kagura. So minus 5k here. It's a 3 cost, so I actually can swing with my Jack instead. Let's think about this. What can I play? So I'm gonna go here first. Active from trash. I will get, yeah, Brook is 3. Can I get him there too? I'm gonna do brand new and Brook. So active and rested. I'll get renew rested. So I will first look up what I can pick up. Pick up Suru and then KO this guy, and then I have an 8k swing into a 2 or a 5k. I'm gonna swing into the 5 because they have 1 dawn up. I think this is fine because they probably have the plus 4,000 card, but they don't have 2 lives, so this is probably my better option. The Gedatsu would just be too risky if I did that. Okay, take that. No trigger there. They swing 8k into me, 9k. Let's see, counter. I can't counter that, so I'm gonna have to just take this and hope I can get this swing in next turn. So let's see. Do I get rid of their board and play a blocker? I could. I don't know if that'll be enough. I think I need to just go for game. They have 2 dawn up, 2 cards up. Could get rid of everything, but I think it's probably better I just go game here. So let's see, 10 dawn, 5 cards, 2 dawn, 2 life. So I can swing 7 with Brook, 9. Oh, I have so much. Yeah, so 7 with Brook first, and then I can swing another a lot. Yeah, okay, Brook is fine. Do I want to reduce cost to get? No, I don't think it's worth. So I'll go 7 here. Let's see, 7. Yeah, I think this is always the move. And then if they counter, they'll just show me what they have a little bit more. So I can swing 7 again with my renew this time. Or do I test the waters? Because they counter with some 1Ks. 2 and a 1K. Okay, so I don't think swinging 7 here is fine. 7, and then I swing 8, 8, 9. Yeah, I think that's okay. I feel pretty okay with that because they have 3 cards left, 2 life. They use that event, which is fine, but it's only 3,000. So now they have 1 active, so they probably can swing counter out of 1 AK. Let me swing here just to see where they're at. Let's see, 3, 8, and then swing another 8 with my leader. This is for all the marbles. 8, then 9. Yeah, that makes sense. And then you have a 1k. Oh well. All good. GG. There's a world where I play the 8 cost and like summon units and KO these, but they had to see those events, so I don't mind that. GG. Let them get the lethal swing in. Yeah, so they picked this up. They searched this. They probably picked this Viper out. So if anything, I was really close. We'll see. It was good. Good match. This is great. They're going second, so I'm going first. 1, 2. I'll keep this. I like the 8 cost Moria. And turn there. Should be fine. Okay. Draw cards here. 4. I can get the double. I can get the 7k swing in, but I don't think I really need to as much. I think it'll be better to establish a board that just cannot die. So this is probably better. I'll swing 5k. Make them get a free swing in. And then play this. And turn there. The Fuku is going to be good just because like they can only KO things by effects. So having this cannot be KO'd by effects character is going to be really handy dandy. I'm going to take no trigger. And this is going to be interesting. When I get the smokers out, they will be kind of forced to deal with my smoker. They can't just give me free life anymore. But they also have, let's see, 2 life. They're going to be 5 on. They can draw a card and then still KO my Kuzan. So I'm going to establish a smoker here, and I'm not going to swing into them. They had the Porcelain, and if anything, if I swing into them, I'm playing into their game plan, if you would. 7k, I can block, but I'm actually not going to. I'm actually going to take this. 3 life is fine with me. And then what? They play their 4 cost Porcelino. They play Kuzan. Oh, that's fine. And this one I can counter. Let's see. I'm going to use this just because I can summon it again with 8 cost Moria. So this is where I can be a little bit more greedy. Let's see. A Brook would be nice to get rid of this, but I don't mind that as well. I have the double attack, but I think I need to establish a little bit more of a presence. So let's go the 4 cost Kuzan, draw a card. Now I also have this for next turn, so I can KO things. So what I can do here is I'll just swing into here. I mean, if they block, that's fine. I can just KO this guy, but I don't think they block with this. They just let that go. And I play the Fukuru. Fukuru, I think, is cool because now they can't just like swing into me too crazily. I don't want to give them 2 life yet. I know they can use cards effects to get rid of it, but they don't have enough stuff in trash to use their 8 costs, so I think this is fine. I'm establishing kind of a late game setup. I have a lot of blockers. Now I can't play any more Fukurus. In fact, I can block with these now because they're kind of blocking my 8 costs or other cards I can play. But I can also resummon it if I need to as well. So they're going to play 5 costs. Let's see. 1, I can use my Brenu and summon it, or I can use Brook and summon it. But I think in this case, let's see, I'm definitely not going to take, so I'm going to, do I need anything else? 2, 1, I don't mind blocking here. Let's see, 7, 4, I'm going to block with Brenu. It gives them their 5, I don't need a cost reduction everything right now because I have Kuzan, so they're going to play probably Sabo, yeah. Sabo, they take something, now these cannot be KO'd, but I can still trash them if I see my Brook 8 cost, which I don't see, but that's fine. So let's see, against them, so we're in like a stalemate right now with the 3 lives. I'm sure I can reduce their cost, but let's see, 1, and then what could I replace? 1, 2. This will be enough to summon like 1 unit if I need to. And then though I can't summon KO anything right now, I think playing the 8 costs might be a little zealous. Maybe I need to wait for the Kuzan to die. So let's see. If I played 1, get some Dawns out of their hands, and then play 2, they have to block, and then play swing. Let's see what they do with this. Establish forward, play Brenu. Brenu's fine, actually. I think I need more. That's fine. And I'll actually play this because I have it in the hand. So I have a big board to KO, and now I'm going to start going like this. Use this effect to swing for 7k and swing into their leader. Now they're going to take this probably because they want to go down to 0. I'm kind of establishing like the, okay, let's push it forward type idea. Do I take them all the way to 0? I don't mind that, honestly. I think I need to deal with these guys. So now they're at 2. They're in a very dangerous position. So these Kuzan's probably going to die regardless. So I can just swing 6. I don't mind it. I'm literally going to just let them go down, but also get rid of one of their blockers. The Smoker is really dangerous for them. They're probably going to just take this because the Smoker gives double attack. Smoker cannot be KO'd by effect, so that's good. Kuzan's probably going to die. I'm expecting to KO my board, and then I can play Gecko Moria to summon. So let's go here. Yep, they can trigger. Okay, so they got the Luffy. That's fine. Okay, I'll just go here. I don't really mind it. They can block. They can take. No preference. Next turn, I'll just have to play my 8 cost Moria, establish something. They don't have too many units to summon Gecko Moria, so they could see them, yeah, KOing something there, and I will turn. This Kuzan's gonna die with the 5 Luffy, so I figured I might as well play it now. The rest cannot be KO'd apart from Brenu and Kuzan, just these 2. So I think it was fine to swing into it. Now they have 11 cards. I'm gonna have to play the long game of just swinging, and starve them out or go over their blockers. They probably take a card, use leader ability, but that gives them at 7 cards. So Hiyori's even better for them. They can't play their 8 cost Moria, which is good for me. So they use the leader ability. You baby summon. Yeah, Ace, I'm not worried about it. Leader ability, and then they have our 4 cards Porcelino. Interesting. Oh, they can play the baby. Never mind. Leader ability and baby something out. Luffy and then Sabo. Oh, Sabo then Luffy. Okay, so he has baby Sabo, summons that, which makes sense because this whole board's protected, and then he uses, what does he use? 9k leader, so I definitely can't kill him next turn. And then what's he gonna do? Keep it there? Keep that life there? Fukuru is, I'm okay with Fukuru dying, just because it's kind of blocking the way. Granted, this Luffy can KO my Borsellino anyways, so I'm gonna first get rid of the Fukuru. No, Borsellino first. No, he's always gonna swing the Fusilier, so block with the Fukuru and block with the Borsellino, and I can just summon them back again. I'll summon Borsellino back again. And they are KO immune, so I don't really have a way to destroy these units. But it's still good for me to at least establish when I need to. Okay, so just block. Hey, okay with me. Now we go through the long game of just swinging back to each other and see where we land. Okay, let's see. 2, 10, 4. I could also play the Brook, but they're KO immune, so I think I need to just go here. So 8. I can minus cost, but I can't really do much there. 2. At least this will give me some swing power, so I'll go here. Minus cost of this guy. So now I'm plus 7,000, and then I can go 7 into there, establish the board. I don't want to use my Kuzan just yet. They can KO it, but I think I need that extra push to swing. So I'll go 7, then another 7, establish 8. 7 then 8 perhaps might be the easiest way for me. Or I could have gone 8, 7, but 7, 8 is probably better. Oh, so they block, they counter. I think I just go here. I'm less worried about keeping this on the board. They can swing into it, but it's still 7k, so they're gonna have to deal with that. I don't mind them swinging big into it. They definitely block this. They want to keep their 7k attack. And then I play the 8 costs, so this will let me get some of the units that I need. So what I'm gonna play is, do I play Borsellino? Rebecca's so good, but I also can establish this for my Kuzan turn. They're gonna play Sabo anyways, so I think playing the Rebecca Brook is just a little dangerous, especially with the Luffy. So I'll play the Borsellino active, and rested I'll play the Brinu rested, replacing the other Brinu to pick up another, let's see, Kuzan's fine. Yeah, I'll do Kuzan, why not? Okay, so I have that established and I enter. Now they definitely have enough now to kind of establish a cost Moria, but I'm okay with this world because I have Smoker, I have Moria. They can minus reduction cost and KO it, but either way, unit's gonna die with this Luffy on the board. So you're gonna get rid of one of these 3. Okay, A plus. He just hard plays A cost. Okay, so they probably play baby. What do they play? Just the baby Sabo and Ace and summon this, and then. But that's interesting. I don't know what they can do. What would be the play? Huh. I mean, he has to get Ace and Sabo, but this is a Luffy, so he's not going to get the plus bump. He's going to be stuck in a world where I think that was just a misplay. They do say they're practicing, so. Okay, Garp. Okay, interesting. Okay, Sabo, but this is Luffy, so what's it going to be? He can't use his leader ability to summon this again. Take this out, so he's going to what? Play baby Luffy and like summon it? I don't mind playing the Luffy, but it seems like it might be a tough situation for him. Interesting. He feels comfortable enough to do that. I'm going to counter 1. Other turn not going through, buddy. Okay. So see. Granted, I should have countered with the Borsellino. Oh no. That's fine. So I can KO a lot of his units, or I could just go for game. 7. He KOs. This doesn't trigger, so let's see. I gotta swing 1, 2, 3. 3 swings over 5. 7. 7. Wait, 7, 7, 7, 7. Yeah, I have just so many. Like, I don't think he can deal with this. Wait, it's 7, 9, 11, 13, 12, 14, 15. 15 at most, so let's see. 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7. I have like so many 7 swings. Okay, I'm just gonna do this and I'm curious to see what they do, because this might have been the misplay with the Sabo, and the A cost Moria might have been the misplay. I also had 3 lives, so this isn't like a suicide mission. This is actually not a bad. Okay, so 5, so 7, 8. 8. Am I doing the math wrong here? Am I not understanding this? Okay. Okay, and 7 again. I know they play a lot of counters, but I just feel probably really safe against this right now. 7. Let's see. Do I reduce any costs? I don't think it matters. I'll just go here. He counters. Can he counter like 2 more 7s after that? Probably not. Okay. Another 7. Okay. Well, this is most of the 7, so just swing 7 into here and then 10k. He blocks and I swing 10. GG. So that was a cool match. I think the 8 cost was rough. No. Luffy, baby. Oh, okay. Yeah, that was going to be rough for them because they played the 8 cost and they had this. They probably weren't expecting me to go like gung-ho swinging, but that's what Black Deck does. You know, you just have these boards that cannot die and you just keep swinging at it. It has so much presence. You keep summoning units. That's why it's so strong. Anyways, let's look into another deck. We already did. I don't think I did starter deck Luffy. Let's see. Meiju? Reiju's tough. If I can find the matchup, that is. BY Lin. No. I think it's scary. Oh, I should have done that. Pudding. Let me scroll. Okay, Pudding. Nice. Pudding's really scary. I know it's not like the strongest leader out there, but you're going to run into it. So it's nice to have something to KO. I don't mind this because this will like bottom deck their, if they play any of those. But I guess they don't. Maybe they play their, what are Paris Sparrows? So I'm second. Establishing this is fine. Establishing this is fine. I would prefer Moria, but honestly, I'm curious to see how this plays out. I'm gonna play stuff. No, I'm mulligan. I think I need my 8 cost. A little too much. Draw Dawn and turn there. All right, let's see. I'm gonna counter. They're gonna take 2. Probably put these all face down. Yeah, that makes sense. Draw card. Draw Dawn. So I'm gonna do this. Okay. And then do this, and then go like here, 6k. They take the Pudding, and I establish a character that can KO any of those units they summon out. Okay, that's good. I can bottom deck the Paris Sparrow or trash the Paris Sparrow without using its effect. I know Pudding's in here, so they've got the Lin, which is scary, but at the same time, I just have to swing faster. I'll KO units. I can KO this Pudding. I don't want it to summon on me, but I also save this for Big Mom. Big Mom, leader effect, 5, 8, 3. I'm okay keeping this for now. I'm not worried about their Pudding as much. I'm more worried about these other units that they can summon. Now keep in mind, I don't have 3 less life, so this, I can probably swing into them and force this to come out. Okay, draw a card, draw Dawn. 6 Dawn, let's see, 4, 2. So I know I can, oh, I don't have the Brook, but that's fine. 4, I mean the 6 cost Brook, 3, 1. So here, I'll go here, minus cost here. So this is 7k, I'll swing 7, and then I can also swing into this KO and play another 3 cost. I mean, I'm also not worried about this guy, so I'll just swing here for 7k. I know this doesn't trigger. They probably take or counter, but I'm just going to pressure them early. I do need to establish a bigger board though. So what I'm going to do is, see, Brook is fine keeping here. I mean, they could play Datsu or something, but that's even if they run that list, which is important to understand like what your opponents run. But here, swinging into Kikunojo is really safe. It's going to force them to deal with this guy. It's also going to force them to be at 1 life, and they can't just summon the Kikunojo for free. If they counter out of this is fine, but it also gives me opportunity to get cards out of their hand, like 5. And I know one of them is not a counter because it's Lin, so that gives me a lot of swing potential for the following turn after that. That's great. So now I know they're going to have 4 cards left in hand, and one of them is non-counterable. So yeah, that was a big commitment. So they're going to try to get me down to 3 life. They're going to play 7 cost Big Mom maybe. They're going to play 9 cost Big Mom maybe, but they want this Kikunojo to trigger on their end. That's something they would like to do. I don't mind this Brook dying because I can summon the 8 cost Moria to revive him again. But also, I also have my Jack, so I can also KO if they play, let's see, 9, 8, no, I won't have enough. Okay, 9k, I'll take a 9k. I'm not worried about that as much. In fact, I'll also trigger this and KO the Paris Sparrow. I don't think I'm worried about them summoning or getting another big unit in their hand. They got a amount that says 2k, and they also have a non-counterable. So they have 5 cards that could potentially be counters, and a 2k. And then Lin. Draw a card here. Okay, so they still have the Kikunojo. Now they're at 3 life. They know they can summon it carefully or like safely, but here's what I'll do. I know this is 3. Jack will get rid of this guy. So let's do Jack first. So let him go here. Nice cost here. He's 3. Play the Jack. Rest. A card of trash. I'm going to trash my... Let's see. I like keeping Jacks actually. They can't KO it. They're going to have to summon it. I'll get rid of the 4 cost because this will let me establish this later. I don't mind them playing the Kikunojo. Let's see. 4, 7. And they're going to play 10 drop anyways. So do I keep them the 6? They can swing into here. I don't think I mind that because... this will at least give me... put them at 1 life. They're going to play the 10 drop and they'll be at 2, but Kikunojo is always going to be there. So I don't mind them swinging into the 8. Plus, they're going to probably summon their 10 drop, so they can't even KO my Jack. So giving them Kikunojo is fine. They're just going to swing 5 and 6 into me. I counter for the 5, I take the 6, and they summon the leader. And there's a 1, but I'll have enough swings into their potentially 2 life. They do have the 2k, so they counter out of that. Okay, that's fine. So they have still 4 cards that are counterable in the Lin, which they'll probably play now. So they're swing 5, they counter out, and they play Lin. We'll see though. We'll see. Oh, that is interesting. So they do that. Okay, so 13 to my 8. So they have 3 cards in hand. They don't want to die. So let's see. Oh, can I counter out of this? 9, 10, 11, 12. I can't. So I'm gonna actually let that go. Dawn. Flight cost really hurts opponents like this, just because I can swing, let's see, 5, 5. I don't mind swinging into them pretty harshly, just because I know they're going to have to deal with my units. Do I give them a life? No, I don't want to. I could, but not worth for the Shirahoshi. They have 4, they have several units, so I'm going to play the 5 cost now. This is going to be not KOable, and it's double attack, which hurts them a lot. The interesting thing is I can actually reduce the cost here, so I could make myself a 7k. But of course, Brook was probably going to die, so instead of that, do I play Fukuru and then the Brinyu? I think that's fine. 7k card is really strong. I don't mind the 6k, so play this. They swing to Kikunojo, or I play the 2. I'm going to go here. I think this is probably the better move. And if I do 5-5, they swing into this. 5-5 is fine. They use the counters, which they don't have that much of in their hands. Play 1, or they just take, and they block, and then they block this, or they counter it, or they just block. Why not just block? But yeah. Oh, they just take. Interesting. So they're really comfortable with their 10 drop next turn, if that's enough for them. They could play 9 costs and bottom deck this, bottom of my life this, but with 1 blocker, 1 life, I mean it's fine. I have enough to summon units again, and very curious to see what they play. Do I give them the free Brook? No, I'll just block. They can swing into here. They can swing into here, but I'll just counter that. I don't mind them swinging into my Brook. I could KO units. Let's see, 5. The Brook will just help with the KOing. So if I reduce cost 5, so it's 5, 4, 3, and then use the 7 costs. Yeah, that's fine. But then I have to attach it on. So 1, 1. Yeah, I'll be fine. If they swing here, that's better for them. If they swing here, that's rough for them. If they swing here, I'm fine with that. That's a tough choice for them. Here's better for them though, for sure. There is a world I counter out of this just to KO their 10 cost Big Mom, but they're gonna just keep playing 10 costs on me. So I don't know if KOing like 1 is worth it. But I do establish the board, so that's fine. So let's see, 1, 2, 3. Block out of this, take a life, KO the Big Mom and swing. I think that's fine. Am I worried? Can I swing into? They have 1 life. It's interesting decisions, but what I'm gonna do is actually counter out of this. I want to kind of see the KOing the Big Mom play out. And sure, I use a lot of cards, but at least I established my Jack, and I can still play the 4 cost later to summon these units again. Let's see. Oh, interesting. I was not expecting that. 10 cost is fine with me. I mean, it's not the Big Mom, but I think perhaps they chose to do it after they saw what I did. That's fine. I could KO this guy, and then I just go back into their life. Let's see. I think I still do the same thing here. This is fine just because I want them to kind of... Yeah. No, I think that's fine still. So I'd go here, reduce cost, so that's 9. To here, that's 8. 9, 8. I can also... Yeah, 9, 8. 9, 8. 9, 8. 3. Yeah, Jack. Okay, that's fine. So I'm going to reduce cost here. That's there. I can still have an extra Dawn set aside. So I'm going to attach this Dawn here. So what I'm going to do is swing 5 into their leader. Reduce the cost here by 1. Was that 7? And then I do this. So they'll be at 3. And then I play Jack. I can kind of ignore the Kikunojo right now. Do I let it? Yeah, I think I still keep going. I don't want them to know exactly what I'm doing, so waiting till later to play my Ice Age Jack is probably better. Now I can play... Oh no, I'll swing one more time, 7. They probably take this life. They still have the Linlen in their hand, keep in mind. But they'll still have Kikunojo, Leader, and Shirahoshi. They should block with Shirahoshi sometime. So I'm going to do this. Minus cost there, play the Jack, use Jack ability, trash a card. I'll trash the Brook for now to KO this guy, and then enter in. So now I have a really strong board. They still need to catch up. They can play a 10 drop and hope for the best, swing into my characters, but I think I feel generally fine into what they do, because they can swing. They'll have to just swing at my Brook. Okay, so I let the Brook go. They swing 6 into me, and they play the 10 drop. That might be the best case. They kind of have to hope for the best at some point. Another ace. That's so interesting. Oh, that's so good for them too. Ace, then I will have to take. Unfortunately, that ace is just going to be really good. They still have the Linlen, so one non-counterable in hand, one card. With 2 units, I actually have to establish another board. So I can play the 8 cost. I can KO certain units too. Take, yeah. So I'll have to take this. No trigger. This is interesting. I can KO a 6 cost. I don't think I have enough for that. So let's see. 2k is fine. Establishing board's fine. Let's see. They have a Linlen, they have non-counter, they have 1 blocker, 1 card. I have 2 lives, so they can potentially KO me with the 10 drop, swing 5, 6, 10, and then 10 drop. So I do need to make a decision soon, an important decision soon. So let's see. I can reduce cost by 3, so that's 7. Play a, I don't have Rebecca's though. No, but I can have a jack. So 7, that's 7, and then another 5, 7, 5. I have another cost reduction? No, I think that's it. Yeah, I don't think I have enough to KO this guy. If I had the 5 cost, maybe, but perhaps swinging into the leader is fine. I know, aces, having that many aces is going to be rough. So let's see. 10. Might have to just swing for the fences, give them life, but I don't want to do that. Let's see. 5, 8, 3. Leader 3. I might have to just do Renew. Yeah. Unfortunately, that might just be the case. Active from trash. Barcelino. Rested. Brook. No, not Brook. Sorry. Suru. The extra swing in. No, Brook, unfortunately. Brook. Pick up the Suru. That's fine. Now, this is interesting. 3, 2. If I had it earlier, maybe, but not enough. Not enough to swing into these. I could KO this and then swing. No, but I think I need to... Because they're going to play the 10 cost, I think I need to establish what I can here. So I'm going to go here, just out of habit. 7, give them a life? No, but that's just force. The only thing is if I don't KO one of these units, they're going to just play the 10 cost and just swing. I do have blockers, let's do the math. Here, I take a life, they block, and they play 10 cost. So that's a dangerous position as well. I think it's a little better. I could just swing here. They take, and then swing here, they block. 3 units, 10 costs. I can block 1. I can counter out the other. Yeah, I'm gonna go for it. They counter, they block, all the above. There's a world they take to hope they KO my Borsalino, which would be really good for them if they trigger it. Yeah, and they do trigger it, but you know, it is what it is. Swing 8 there. They had to block. Now I have to get counter out of 10k, 5k, 6k if they play the 10 class. Or even better for them, they attach the Dons to swing. So what, 10? So they go 10, 11, 10, 10, 11. I have to counter, let's see. I can counter out of a 10, so that would actually be huge for me. They could swing 10 here, and then I counter out, and then they play the 10 cost and force me to have a counter in hand. Oh, they swing that board, my Bernu, that's great. I'm not saving that guy. What? They play the 10 cost, they get rid of my jack. They swing at my jack, I'm okay with that. I have enough counters for that. I think they, I mean, granted, because I know I would counter out of this. Getting to swinging at me and then playing the 10 drop might have been better, but I mean, I know I can counter, but that's because I have perfect counter for that. Interesting. So they can attach a lot of Dons here and then like play a blocker, but even then they have 0 life. There's not much they can do there. I don't know what options they have. That was a dangerous swing for them because my Brandini is doing nothing for me. Obviously coming out of this, so let's go here. I'll keep my Barcelona just in case. 10k, so they swing big into this. They play the 10 cost, hope for the best. But there's not many options for them. They needed to save that swing from Bernu, but okay, as expected, and they swing into my leader. That's fine. I don't mind taking this swing just because I don't need to save that life. I'm not going to like survive next turn. I have to go gung-ho for this one. I mean, I can also take it for that same reason, but if I block, KO, there's a world this is like a 0 cost or something. I don't think it matters. But I don't also need the card, so I'm gonna just do this. I'm greedy. I mean, okay, this gives me better options actually. Okay, so draw a card, draw Dawn. Okay, what? If I use their Linden, they could have a lot of cards there, but knowing what they have, I'll just swing 9. 9's kind of risky, but it gives me at least some flexibility. Let's see. 1, 3. I guess I could have kept this to reduce this cost to give me this one, but I'd have to play it too, so that's actually not that good. 10. Let's see. 10, 10, 10, 10, 11, 11. And this cannot be KO'd, so I think that's fine. If it's 10, 10, 11. No, okay. Oh, yeah, they didn't have much there. No, that was good. I think I felt very comfortable just summoning these units. Now, Rebecca would have been nice, but I also didn't really need it. So a lot of my units being ghost decks just helped me stay on the board. Done Luffy yet? I haven't done Star Deck Luffy. Let's try this. What's he gonna play? I need a second, so I need to keep this. For this cannot be KO, so that's good. Establishing. I'd have to keep something, so I'm gonna keep this. I think this is fine, especially with the Smoke Brooks. I mean the Jacks and the Kuzan. Having 8-drop would be nice, but I'll just have to see if I pick it up later. Plus, haven't really played the Brook yet. I want to play it. I want to show people how nice it is. Enter there. Okay, let's see. I mean, they can reduce costs like crazy KO, but I'm still going to do this. I'll swing 5 into their leader, and then play my Kuzan to set up my Brooks or set up whatever I need to do. Enter there. So I'm going to have to get rid of my Kuzan somehow, some way, somehow. What, does Sanji 5 cost KO it? I don't know if it does. He becomes, I think he needs an 8 cost or more. If they had 6 Dawn, I think yes, but with 5 Dawn, can they do it? It'll definitely be a commitment. Not be worth a commitment that's worth it, but you know, let's see what we can do here. Okay, so he plays the 4 cost. What's he gonna play? Okay, he's an Ice Age on me. Gonna Ice Age me? I mean, probably not. I mean, if he did, he would have just done it first. So I guess it's 1 Dawn's for a counter. Let's see. 2. This is fine. I guess I want to keep it for other units, but I have Kuzan and killing here. I'll just summon it back again. There's a world that I keep it and like just take, but I think this is fine. Let's see. 5, 6. I just put this to the trash. He's 5, so I mean that's fine because I just do 5 here, reduce cost here, so he's just -2. There's 1 cost, and then use Brook. Okay. Swing 5 here. He counters, or he takes, and then I KO this Brook. He's just hoping for that trigger to KO Kuzan. Yep. It's Brook on Brook violence. Let's see what we do next. Okay, so he KOs that, plays Sabo or something. That's fine. Now I can also KO their Sabo. Can I? Nah, probably not. They drew a card, that's fine. Play 5. I can swing into them. I don't mind that. Like, I think a lot of black decks is like they focus so much on KOing your board that sometimes they forget I can just make you down to 0 and then there's not much you can do. They probably play their Brook anyways with the Rebecca combo, so I don't mind swinging big here to their leaders. I can reduce this cost to 5. Is that enough? No, not enough for this. But I can play my Smoker too. I think I just bring them down here. Do I need to establish board more? Let's see. 6. They play their what? Another Salva, the KO units I can play. I don't have the 8-drops to catch up, so maybe it would be a game of, let's see, make this 5. No, I think 7's fine. 7, 7, 5. I think it's fine. Smoker is just so nice against other black decks. But we'll see. Counters, and I swing 7 again. They're at 2 life, and I have Smoker for the double attack. More than likely. Let's go here, 7. I just reduce this cost just because I can. The Nico Robin's gonna be dangerous. We'll see. They just take this and I establish the Smoker for my double attack. So they're gonna see the true dangers of this ghost deck, if you would. So I have to play their 8-drop. They could play another. They can reduce my cost and KO my Brook, but this is just such a dangerous card for this mix right now. Okay, so they KO my Brook. You have to reduce cost though, so that's interesting. Can they even reduce cost here? I mean, my Smoker cannot be KO'd, so I don't think they realize that. I don't know why people forgot about the Smoker. Judge, GG. Yeah, they completely forgot about that. Let's see. Even if they played that in my next turn, what? I have 10 Dawn, double attack. What would be the optimal play there? I'd probably go 11 to get the double swing in. Can they counter out 11, 7, 9, 11, 12? Yeah, they'd have to use everything in their hands to counter out it. But then I know they have 0 cards in hand, so I'd swing 5 and then the 6, and then with the 6 Dawn left, I'd probably play the Smoker again or the Borsellino. That's good. Good to know. Alright, so that was our OP08 Smoker deck. It's a ghost deck. The whole factor of not being able to be KO'd, a lot of these cards and leaders that you haven't seen often, but mainly it's just a typical black deck. Now, I like the addition of the 5-cost Smoker characters. I like the addition of, the 6-cost Brook and a lot of these Navy cards, but generally this is kind of similar to a lot of the decks you run, but very viable deck. I felt so good using my 1-cost additional 1k with my leader, reducing the cost, being able to, have this double attack that a lot of people just just weren't expecting. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to like and subscribe. The VV Theory, who did a big shout out to me in their last video about BY Linlin. Also, be sure to like and subscribe to my channel. It's been a whole lot of fun, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know if you have any questions, and catch you next time.